Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football. And right here, if you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
There we go. Nice play, baby. Come back, come back. Tight end right, tight end right.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Hey, 25 to the mic. Richmond.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Going for a right side here, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Richmond.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll hand it down to Geis. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. On the ground, Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
He's playing with his uncle.
It in from a yard away. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Back. Black 99 Philly, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Over.
Back to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Hey. SOS. Black 99 Philly. Watch the twitch.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
110. Richmond. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. All day, baby, all day.
Dice receives the pitch.
I literally was running into it, but
And he'll take this
he
up
wasn't
near
blocking.
the
He
35,
was
maybe the
literally just running
34.
into it. That stuff.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now it's Watson. That is caught. It's Perriman.
Okay.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Black 99 Philly. Tiger. Switch. Here we go. Motion. Reset.
Watson now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Like, come on.
Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers add on to their lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
I like that.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
But I would drink orange juice over apple juice.
Watch 98 for Mike.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down.
Over! Detroit!
Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gun!
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
I don't drink Pope.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Set! 319! 319!
Now the pitch to Freeman. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I was gonna say I hit X already. Oh, now
This is fielded in the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That should have been a
And
second
it drops
play.
down incomplete.
You can't give him a better
Thought he might have
animation.
had it.
I'm already
Instead, 2nd down.
literally.
Those passes out that far wide
That's so
always
stupid.
make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From his goal line here, Watson. Flush to his right. But I think the ball's out.
Oh,
But
he's
this will
fumbled.
get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
EK and those other people, they're still in the
The
second.
offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Reset!
And they'll let their fullback try and push the
Come on,
pile.
Higgs.
And they're going to get the
Oh, that's
1st
not
down
good.
here across the 15-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Dagger!
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And they'll go on the ground. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Geis. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Packers on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Watson. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Watson operating from the gun. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Tiger. Come back.
Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
I'm trying to do these
punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I don't know how long I got to play before I can play online.
A hiss and the
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Nah,
so
I
far
can't
they've
play
had
online.
3 drives,
Hiss.
3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed,
I don't know
because
how
you've
far
got
I
to have
gotta
something
play
to
to be
show
able to
for
be
being
online.
out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts
doing
isn't
the
a bad
first 3
thing.
missions
But when you're trying to set the
people
pace,
online.
get up on top in a
Hopefully
game,
they carry
you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
the fuck?
And
Why
not
would you
able
throw
to
the
hook
ball?
up there.
Like that?
Incomplete.
Yo,
Stills
hit
the
the bench.
intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
What? Let's go.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Yo, they killing
After the
everyone.
sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I got me a kid.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Still a horse.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's Matt Bosher now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And a belly to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
knocked to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's tough, Wiley. You get to see some prime Case Keenum up close.
On first down, Watson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Bro, I would rather watch it.
Now out of the gun. And an alley to run.
Like, it's cool seeing it there.
Really
I mean, you can, but it's like...
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set.
I mean, I can see the whole field. But it's just like, I'm not trying to watch nobody, but still trying to watch the game.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
There would be people trying to sneak into there without
before
tickets.
The second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
You can't even get
As
in.
it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Well, actually, I don't know, because
first down completion.
they don't do paper tickets anymore.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, you can do electronic.
Because when they were doing paper tickets, it would be a whole bunch of people with the same ticket number and shit.
To throw is Watson. That's caught right side by Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they'll work this one up to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Meet Crips.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Why do you hate me?
Capitalize on this one.
They'll try and start this
drive. I can't play this game for more than a game.
Good field position coming up here.
So the defensive back and coverage jumped through
interception sets
Antonio
them up
Brown,
beautifully
diving
already in the red
interception.
zone.
And you can
I
hear it all
respect
the way
that.
up here. Oski,
I named my
How do I-
horse
everyone
John.
turned to block,
Is it
find a
alright if I
spot,
name my horse
and now
John
they're set
Glick?
up inside the red zone for their offense.
John Glick.
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Watson sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Four down. Check.
Now a toss. This is Geis. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Packers on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I literally just talked.
Here's Watson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
What?
Reset.
What happened?
Four down. Check. Lucky.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Wait, you say you got a
Know
new
that once you
picture?
score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got
It's on
one,
your Facebook?
but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So what is the picture on there?
They'll come out in the pistol. Now Watson. And this will
I'm
be
not gonna do this.
incomplete.
Posted
I
on
know
your.
every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage.
doesn't mean you
see
don't
what
have
happens.
Facebook.
Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. This Seattle defense, they
I see
haven't
some
broken
dude
yet.
named Javon Porter, and
Coming
it's
up
a dude
here on a
with
3rd and
dreads.
goal situation.
Javon got dreads now, and he lives in Reston.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll give it to him right
Of course, in a blitz, nobody gets like, come on,
Green
bro.
Bay touchdown.
Why do I play
A
this?
great effort there, taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short
And
field
blitz.
as they take it
Everybody
in for
got
6.
picked up perfectly.
Point
That's so
after,
crazy.
right down the middle.
That's so
and the
wild.
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Wow,
And
you
they
didn't
will
hear
not
my
get a
voice.
chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
Nah,
They got to dig
I
down
said,
deep.
is it
I mean,
okay if
they
I name my
need something
horse
right now,
John
really
Glick?
anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and the head
Reed,
coach coming in
old
and just
ass.
screaming,
Yeah.
"Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left.
Who?
And he can't get rid of it. He's
Bro,
taken
get
down.
outta
Carl
here.
Lawson.
Leave,
He's the
you
one
slow
that
ass
got to him.
bastard.
He takes him down for a loss of 9.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always
Wondering
looking to
why you're
assess
not running
blame.
fast,
Okay,
'cause
where
you're
did
not
it break
fast.
down?
That's why you're not
Sometimes it's
running
just a
fast.
great play.
Luck would never get caught like that.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's the backup lock. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Stills.
This fucking bum threw the ball behind him. Come on, bro. Come on. What do you... I don't get that. I don't understand. He's wide open. How do you...
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Just underthrowing people that are literally wide open. It makes sense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nazir Jones coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. It's Geis on the counter. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Packers on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, here's Watson. Found his target. It's Anderson.
Darius Smith, you fucking ass.
Getting this inside the 30.
All y'all gotta do is cover one zone, and I can't.
Conversion.
That's so crazy.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Olivier
Oh my
Vernon
goodness.
in there to make the sack.
Is this the NFL?
He buries him for a loss
That was a nice
of 10.
charge, though. Well, I was out of control, though. Y'all never see him like that.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Shit. Honestly,
out of the gun, Watson.
That was not bad.
And he's going to go down again. Su'a Cravens in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
They need to come to DC and be our small forward.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
You're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah. So I'm like, what the hell is this poor ass shit?
Than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Yeah.
Something. QG. Basically.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Carl Awesome. In there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
He don't watch SpongeBob.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Devon been out. That's cool.
They'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. He's got him in. Complete.
Oh, gee.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay
That
territory.
joint was loud as
It's
shit.
a big play for Seattle. 79 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that
Isaiah
sheet, you
Thomas
find
and
people
CP3,
plays, not
B.
necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I don't want either of those things.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the
The
scramble.
Rockets really
at
signed
second
that
down.
nigga today.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Rockets is doing that as a win now thing, not thinking
Forced
about.
out
A
to
lot of
his
teams
left.
do that
And
shit.
always going to be
Be like,
brought
we'll worry
down by the
about it
face
later.
mask. Here come the flags.
That
This is going to get him a
contract's
first
gonna be
down.
untradeable.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always
it's
tell
great.
you,
They about to,
I
like,
don't
blow
want
the
to throw
team
flag,
up.
but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Leopard! Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
He'll drop to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Like we started.
Reed from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you
Clay has 9
clap
points.
on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try to bring pressure.
Trying out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
That shit between Wiley and Zoe had me
And we
dead.
can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if
What?
that offense can put 6 on the board. Here.
Say
We'll
each
see.
other was
So
more
from the
horny
39
than
now,
each
they'll
other.
come up on a 1st and 10.
Tiger! Tiger! Tiger!
Nah, bro. This nigga talking about it was only like 10 tweets.
Watson
That
on first
horny
down.
ass nigga had 75 tweets. Look, there you go. There you go right there.
Give him a couple
The
of
horniest man in America.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed
Speaking of horny.
watching how the defense stayed
Hold on.
safe.
How is that coming from a nigga that
Great
literally waits till 12 to start talking about titties? I know that nigga ain't talking.
I mean, I talk about titties at any. You know what I'm saying? It's always big meaty titty hour. You feel me, Traquan?
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chain.
Wiley is definitely part of
Watson
After
now,
Dark
a
Twitter.
perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not
Y'all never
bad.
need y'all
1st and
cock
10.
and ghost and coochie necklace. Let me know. Like,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard
Oh, what
line.
it could say.
Hey.
Why you want
Just
some
a yard
girl
on
to
the first
Horny
down.
nigga.
2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just keep
Wow.
flowing forward, and they won't
They
put the
have
emphasis
it.
on the big fellas up
And
front in order to bring
coaching.
this one home.
Hey, that's the funniest video ever. No.
Geis. And he's got this down to the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I don't even like that shit anymore.
Yeah, not anymore, nigga.
The rest of his team because they see
Lonzo got the burner account to like the Hornets.
Oh, man.
Working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
When this nigga Zach was reading them shits off, that shit had me so weak.
Y'all niggas be putting some wild ass memes in that joint.
Flushed out
What does Stephen A call them? Memes.
Memes.
Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Brashad Perriman, 40 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great
I mean, that's still kind of hard to do,
whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm trying to block that shit every time.
This will be taken in after 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Raptors in 4. They gonna put game 4 on Friday, bro? I hate when the game's on Friday. I'm still watching though. Cause Saturday would be better, I feel like. Or Thursday games are good.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's probably not even watching the game if it's bum ass.
No, all he
but
do
then
is
again,
wait for the alert and then mention me on Twitter.
He'll take this up near
Raptors.
the 35, maybe the 34.
Yeah.
After
like a 2K
they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, being the go a quick play on
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
But the ball didn't go in the net.
This defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage.
The ball didn't go through the net.
Excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
What's up, baby?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm on the wrong record, my friend.
On first down, this is Geis.
Yeah.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there.
Yo, Boops, you muted me, you snake-ass nigga. What's good?
It certainly has.
Boops, you muted too.
Throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Nigga, you allowed the
here in the 4th quarter.
Tits was trying to talk to me.
Out is the kickoff unit as they
How you gonna send me a friend request and I accept the friend request And the first thing you do is
Fielded about a yard deep.
how that works.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's what Maryland
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the interception,
How's
just
say
any
you
interception,
Missouri
are you
really
a
being
little
the most
more
commercial
cautious
ever,
when you
bro?
start that next drive, or no, you
I
just
mean,
throw that out the window?
You gotta get his
I
money.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
That
run
nigga's
back
getting
out there and go,
his money and
totally
more.
didn't affect me.
CP3.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're
You
going
want
to take
his
care of
bag
it,
and
but you have to be
yours.
careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any
No,
offense
they
at all.
don't. They
Still
didn't
want
say
to
that.
attack. We'll
They
see
didn't say that
how
at
they
all.
attack him here.
They said they have interest.
Now a
They didn't
first
say it
chance
was
for the
gonna
backup
happen.
here to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
No, it don't.
Nice little bench player though.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting sacks.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Time
Monday,
for a break.
Tuesday,
Back
Wednesday.
to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd
Maybe
down
you
after
fucked
the
up.
sack. Work to be done. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing the out route incomplete.
I don't play 2K
That's Reed.
anymore, so
They'll wind up
not.
getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play
That shit
action there?
ass.
Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. We got motion. Back up, back up.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
I
He
tried to
didn't
hike
seem
it.
in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there,
That's
right?
why-
No up-tempo at all.
up.
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Oh, God.
3rd and long. It's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Carl Lawson able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
We got three down.
Then
Hey, Mike 52.
it should be good though. Like you
Gotta
should
try
be
it
able
here.
to
He's
just
back
back
to
out and
throw.
save guard.
And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such
You're not in the
little
game,
time
right?
remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Oh, you're in the game.
Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You'd never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Siakam the GOAT.
And partner, this first week, this first
That's
game that we
slightly
get to
less
call
than
together.
I bet you they
so
both got
special
10.
Every year,
They
week
ugly
one, you
ass
had the
too,
fly
they
over, the
ain't
big
happy.
American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a
Siakam.
crescendo.
Oh,
But
no.
the best part for us is that crescendo lasts
Them
for a
Africans
while.
love them
Opening
white
game
girls.
here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl.
Hopefully
I was
Siakam
really
is
excited.
giving
I
his
could barely
girl
sleep
enough
last night. I can't imagine being
male
a player.
attention.
So for Green Bay, it's a fantastic start as they roll
I
to
think
a
so.
blowout victory here in the season
Might be,
opener. And they will head home
the
next
same
week to
thing
take
going
on the
either.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they obviously
Yeah,
fall to
'cause they both
0-1
speak
with the
French.
defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
Cameron.
Shut
That'll do
up.
it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside
Nigga,
Charles
you just said
Davis. Thanks to our
Cameron.
entire crew as
Cameroon,
well. We'll talk to you next
idiot.
time. So long, everybody.
Bro, it sounded like you said Cameron.
Cameroon, idiot.